everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are having a truly amazing Sunday. Thank you to Winter for standing in for me last Sunday. It was a very interesting Sunday musing and I think a lot of you really enjoyed it. You can tell I'm back in Oregon because it's raining. I have had just a weird week and I don't know if you've had one, but it's been a week. So on Monday and Tuesday, Michael and I were in Los Angeles and San Diego. I was visiting Aptera and the Super 73 event, the video for which should be going out, fingers crossed, on Monday. And I say fingers crossed because as of now, 6:23 in the evening on Friday, we have a problem with our server. One of the hard drives has decided it doesn't like operating in a room that is 30 degrees Celsius and has taken a bit of a poop. And so we are currently trying to rescue that drive, and it is part of the server array that stores all of the stuff we have for Transport Evolved, which is slightly stressful. The good news is that we did have a spare hot drive, literally a hot drive, in the server. So that's been available to just kind of jump in. And apparently Ashley wants to be on the video today. She is making a lot of clucking sounds and the bitey, flyy things are flying around. So I'm sure I'm going to have lots of insect bites by the end of this video. Also, my Chevrolet Bolt, as you can see, is not here. It started to do weird things and we think there might be something to do with the drivetrain is causing an issue. It caused the ABS to fail on the way back from the airport on Tuesday. It wasn't raining, which I thought was the previous reason that it would misbehave. So it is in the shop right now, so I don't have a car. Next week, though, we have a car on loan. We are reviewing a car, so hopefully we will at least be able to have some transport that way round. But that is not what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about interest in electric vehicles and whether you've noticed an increase among your friends, family, co-workers, acquaintances, whether people have been asking you, if you are an EV driver, whether people have been asking you more questions about it since the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, since the price of oil has gone up, and since we have seen some significant instability in terms of the price of oil. Now, obviously, here in the United States, inflation is very high, and that's not helping. And I know a lot of people are now saying, I'd really like to know a little bit more about electric cars, and people are asking questions. And this week, I was on NPR WHYY in Philadelphia, talking about electric cars with the wonderful John Volker. We were both guests on a particular show. And there are lots of people seemingly asking about owning electric cars who never really thought about it before, but suddenly when, you know, gas is $4+ a gallon, everybody's very interested. So I'd love to know in the comments below where you are in the world and what your experiences have been lately of people asking you questions about EVs. Maybe you've had lots of people come up to you and go, I would really love an EV, but I don't know anything about it. Can you tell me more? Maybe you have got friends and family who are finally ringing you up and going, yeah, I'd like to actually drive an EV now, please. That would be very cool. Or maybe you've just heard nothing. Maybe nobody said anything. Sorry, I'm being eaten alive here. So that's why I keep kind of going, I'm being bitten and eaten by little tiny midges or flies or mosquitoes or whatever you want to call them. So that's what I would love to know from you. I also want to throw in an apology. If you've watched it this far, there's a possibility that 10 didn't come out on Saturday as it normally does. If the server's really not working properly, then it may be that we might have to try and fix the server and then get it out later in the week. And I have a dog trying to dig up a rose bush, which is never a fun thing to do. Ghost, stop, please. Puppies get bored so easily. He's been very bored while I've been filming this. So I will use this as my excuse to say goodbye. and I'll be back next week. Thanks on behalf of the entire TE crew go out to the folks on my right for being our $15 to $49 a month Patreon supporters. Special thanks to our $50 a month supporters. They include Chris Maxwell, Flies, Bennett Elder, Brian Newton, Dave Kitchen, Michael Goad, Ricky Leon, Andrew Martin, Guido Drahota, Brophy Wolf, Tesla and the Gong, Gordon C, Stephen O'Donoghue, Carl Hodgson, Anthony Coates, Ray Jean Fellows, Rory Litwin, Anonymous Freak, Jim Burness, Zachary Courtney, Chrissa Centaur and Denny Hyde, and our deepest gratitude to our $100 a month supporters. They are Marcel Ward, Reggie Watts, Joe Bresney, JP Fagerback, who else? Matthew Drobnak, Will Graylian, John Lyons, Christopher Lee Jones, Andrew Glenn, Paul Conway, Ellery Hennesley, and Ian, and more Flies. If you would like to join the wonderful team of TE supporters, please do so by the links below. There are links to Patreon, there are links to the YouTube channel that you can join and become a member over on the main channel. And of course, you can also send us Bitcoin, you can send us Ko-fi, or you can buy something from our swag store. If you haven't been getting the videos on the main channel, please make sure that you have hit the subscribe button on your mobile phone app or in your browser window and gone through the preferences to make sure that you have selected notify when there's any new content, because YouTube's changed it lately and it's made it more complicated, and I don't know why, but YouTube. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and to our main channel, and follow us on Twitter if you are so inclined. We are Transport Evolve on Twitter, because Transport Evolved just doesn't work because Twitter. And we will be back very soon with new awesome content. Thanks for joining me, and as always, keep evolving.